So we met through cash converters. We both worked there, pawnbrokers. I was a stock controller, stock doing fuck all controller, and you were the buyers.
Out of control.
I was out of control.
I did different varieties.
You were different varieties. Yeah. You went to retail for a bit.
Yeah, heaps of different roles.
I reckon your skills lie in your pawnbroking,
in buying and selling, bro.
And selling. Yeah.
I used to love doing like a double end, like.
Yeah. Giving people money,
and
then taking them into retail and
talk about something out on the floor.
Yeah.
So they end up, we end up with it was the best. Like
it was fucking some good shit, man. It was so fun.
They bring in an amp, let's say, and then I'm like, man, you got this amp. What are you doing? You upgrading it, and just find out if they're there to sell it for something else.
Yeah.
And then get them out onto the retail, keep the cash,
don't give it,
and
to
then
them.
get them to buy it. Use that money and they'll come out with a fender or something, valves and shit.
Yeah.
We'd have something awesome on the
flux
floor.
Capacitor.
Yeah.
And
they'll come out like, no, they wanted to go somewhere else and buy, you know what I mean, Billy Rods or whatever. But they came
to
and they ended up buying. I used to love tuning stereo, all sorts of stuff. Yeah, we could talk about that.
We could talk about that for fucking hours. Let's do that, bro. I fucking love cash converters.
You want to talk about pawnbroking?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
All right.
We got so many stories, bro.
Yeah.
Stories from that place is like we could probably start just a cash converters series.
Like a series on it. We should have recorded live back then, but you have to get through corporate and stuff like that.
Yeah, which is retarded. I mean?
We can do something of our own. We can set up our mock.
Yeah. Because the shit that we used to go through in the back, man, like some of the stuff that came through Cashies,
and we get to have a look and examine.
So fun and
research online.
So many disgusting shit, man.
Yeah, disgusting. People were living.
You really see a different side of life.
Yeah,
side of society.
You're rubbing shoulders with an interesting demographic.
Absolutely, yeah.
From a wide variety of the spectrum.
Of classes,
yeah. Because you'd even have people that, let's say, in between selling properties or whatever, need to get rid of stuff.
Exactly, yeah. I remember there was one customer who would come in and pawn all the jewellery for like $8,000.
Yeah, and get us to hold it.
And then get us to hold it for her. And then she'd come back and pay it, pick it up.
And we'd do a discount though, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Like anything, a couple of grand over or whatever was lower, and then they'd come in after a month. But then you'd have people that would need to just specifically go straight in the machine.
Yeah.
That's what I found was the
where we
biggest
were,
demographic.
Well, where we were, there was a fucking
everyone.
We were walking distance from a slot from TAB.
It was all straight in the machine. That's the biggest pit, like vacuum.
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
Worse than any drug, man, because
there's
only so much.
Corporate Cashies, they absolutely take advantage of that.
Yeah,
I have no doubt about that in my mind.
100%.
That's how they make money
with the cash advance and stuff.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Let's.
But we made it fun for people and ourselves.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, people came back.
We knew that side, but we walked that line where we were, looking after people and
doing our job.
Doing our job.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? That was fun.
Yeah.
Examining people, something would come up and.
It'd be funny if it was unique.
And people would be like, we had a big buys room.
Yeah,
people sat out in the buys room, and there'd be people waiting and watching us transact, and you kind of use that like
and argue. Yeah,
there'll be arguments going. There'll be like people waiting, stomping their feet. Hot.
Yeah. Fuck, why are you ripping me off? You guys are rip-offs.
Yeah, I go, mate, you're here. You need us to sell your stuff.
Yeah.
Mate.
Fuck.
You know what I mean?
But I paid $500 for the you
that
me
was
$200.
Like 6 years ago, dude.
Yeah, bro. Fuck. This is second-hand, dickhead.
Yeah,
fuck.
Pre-loved. All right, pre-loved.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What's the least you'll take?
What's the least you'll take? Fuck.
Remember that?
Yeah. That was a
lower their expectations as soon as they walk in front of you. I'm giving it all.
You're giving this for free, man.
Yeah, this is for free, mate.
You should do a masterclass.
Email me on the masterclass.
Yeah, masterclass at cashconverters.com.
Yeah, I'll stop there, actually. No, man. If anyone wants to know how to do that stuff, I'm not going to give it away for nothing.
No, fuck no.
But yeah, that's a couple of little things. But yeah.
Bit of free shit. I remember one day we had a customer who liked to buy fishing gear, and I was on the retail floor, and I noticed that, so when cash converters, when you loan something, you have a month to pay that back, and then you got a 7-day grace period, whatever. And then if you don't pay it, it defaults to Cashies and they can do whatever they want with it. Anyway, there was some fishing reels that were on loan, $2,000 each, really fucking nice. I think they were Daewoo, maybe Daewoo. Yeah. Is that a fishing reel brand? I can't remember. Anyway,
Daiwa.
Daiwa. D-A-I-W-A. Yeah. Really nice fucking bait casters, massive heavy shit. And so I pulled them off loan, sold them, and then as the guy walked out, the guy that loaned them was coming in to pay for them, even though he was 8 days late. And he went into the buyer's room.
Roland, yeah.
Roland was the guy that I sold them to. Yeah. But the guy who pawned them in came in with his kid.
Yeah.
And he's like, I want to pay for this. And then the buyer's manager at the time was
Roland liked the keyboard, FYI.
Roland liked the keyboard, yeah. Was the buyer's manager at the time.
He's a tough spot.
Roland.
No.
Oh, yeah, bro. Yeah,
you know what he ended up doing?
He selling, fucking dead animals or some shit.
Like
cremations.
An undertaker for
pets.
for
dead pets.
Fuck, bro, what do you have to stoop to, man?
Anyway, yeah. So he's gone and told him, "So sorry, mate, your stuff's been sold." And this guy looked at his kid and goes, "Oi, take a shit on the floor, mate." The kid was 5, and the kid pulled out his pants and took a shit there. No, I think you were gone.
Yeah.
Took a shit on the floor on command.
That's epic.
And then they walked out. Lost his shit.
That's discipline, bro.
Yeah.
Imagine having that.
That's training, bro. That's like, fuck, get that guy in the UFC. Fucking disciplined all
Get
day.
him out in there, buddy.
But he's 5 and he's shitting on command. That's insane. It's
like
pretty
Adesanya
funny.
with the bloody with the monster logo.
Yeah.
Shit on that.
But I mean, we used to deal with the police there all the time as well.
Yeah, no, they used to come in looking for people.
Yeah, because I know cash converters, like porn. I think legally the porn shops have to hold items for 7 days before
coming
they go.
with other people's stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They always have to go through like a police check and shit, and have to be held for 7 days.
Yeah, the items have to be held for 7 days
before they can be then resold. Yeah,
and we'd obviously everything that would come in on a daily basis.
Yeah,
you'd report on in the evening.
Yeah. I remember there was this one guy, this Samoan dude, came in with like 4 brand new boxed Born face shavers.
Yep,
identical. Clearly, he just gone over the road and fucking yanked them.
5 finger discount.
And you served him.
Did I?
And you came out and you're like, I think this guy's stolen. I'll call the cops. I got his ID. You rang the cops and they're like, yeah, we've actually got a warrant out for this guy. Do you reckon you could hold him? And you're like, yeah, no worries, man. Fuck, the cops didn't come for an hour and a half, bro. This guy was so dumb. I mean, you were giving him every excuse.
I remember holding back one particular customer for a very long time.
All these excuses. Sorry, bro, our system's fucked.
You had to, man.
And then you fucking came back like half an hour. Sorry, bro, I was on break. The guy's like, what? Yeah, I had to take my break, a half an hour break. And then eventually the cops came, and as soon as the cops walked in, he looked at the cops and he's just like, said to himself, fuck.
There was
I should have fucking known.
It was too sus. You know what I mean?
Too sus,
because it was obvious.
Yeah.
You can't turn a blind eye because then like you can't hide under that rock.
No.
Like because
I mean, look, the guy's probably struggling. There's no judgment about that. Whatever.
Yeah, no, it's just wrong what he did.
Be smarter about it though. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking don't bring it there.
Don't be a dumb fuck.
Open the
packet, bro.
Yeah.
Like open them, fucking.
Yeah, but we didn't buy grooming stuff.
We didn't as well.
Anyway.
Yeah.
But you know, most of the customers knew grooming equipment. You know,
I remember a lot of customers would like.
Talk.
No, because it's fucking gross.
Yeah.
But
you can, like, if it's sealed brand new, but then if you got 3, it's like, you know what I mean? So it was our job to sort of weigh it up.
Absolutely.
People, you know, when people are doing it tough, you help them out. And sometimes new customers, if I know what we did, this is only talking about how we operated amongst us.
Yeah.
So if there was an opportunity to break the ice with someone and they were doing it tough and they needed a little bit extra, it wasn't going to break the bank, we'd do it.
Exactly.
True?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like we'd help people out. We'd think outside the square for people. All right, we can't get you this much on this, but do you have something else maybe we can help you get you more for because it's something more that we're after.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like some things, baby equipment, you know, it's unsafe and you got to be mindful, you know, it's got tags. Compliant, stuff.
You can't
quality control stuff.
And even like, and I know they were pretty strict on like secondhand helmets and shit.
Helmets, man, dots, you know, all the bloody certificate, compliance, ISO, everything.
Yeah,
dates.
Remember, we used to have a lot of people who would buy Apple products with credit cards from businesses.
Yeah, that was all those
because they couldn't fucking take cash out, so they just go buy all these expensive shit and sell it to us for cash.
Yeah,
and then there was people who would get phones on plans.
People
and
had.
Shit.
You know, like when a new mobile phone came out, you know it was going to come in the next day, not that day.
Yeah.
I told you, pay attention to that.
Yeah, because people are smart as well about how they do it. Yeah.
That's why I never went on phone contracts. I still don't do phone contracts.
Yeah,
I'm still
yeah.
in
I
the
stopped
habit
doing
of
them,
buying
yeah.
mobile phones outright.
Yeah. It's the smartest thing to do.
Tip, free tip.
Yeah.
Don't pay if you can afford it. If you obviously to outlay $2,000 for a mobile phone, it's better than outlaying $3,500 over 2 years.
Yeah,
Stuff that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then like after a year, you kind of get fed up with the phone anyway.
Yeah, and you want to update
and
it and sell
the phone
it.
already
You own
holds
your phone.
it holds value as well, so you can trade it back in and get
Trade
it.
it
Then
back
you
in, get better chunks. Sell it yourself.
Exactly. Yeah.
Or
Don't be so
send
lazy.
it to me. I'll sell it for you.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
25% commission.
1-800-Mladen.
No, I'm just-
Yeah, man. Like fuck, people are so dumb, man. So fucking dumb. It's like those. I remember those group of teenagers that came around with a shit ton of DVDs and just some random jewelry pieces.
Yeah.
And I think you served them as well.
It didn't add up.
No, it didn't add up at all. So you rang the cops and they came around.
Man,
And the
I
teenagers.
look like a narc, bro. Fuck.
Yeah, right. Yeah. No, but it's like the thing is that if something looks really sus and we don't do that, and we can see
These
that
are our jobs,
this
man.
is obviously going to end up in being repossessed or something.
Yeah.
If
We lose money
but
buying
as
it.
personally, we get in trouble for that shit.
So because we had like, you don't refuse stuff.
No.
You don't want to buy stuff and spend. You know what I mean? Because you want to keep that wheel turning.
Exactly.
You have to find a way. You have to be creative.
Yeah.
But you don't want to be too creative because knowingly buying shit that you shouldn't be buying.
Exactly.
Simple as
Yeah.
that.
You don't want to be
You know what I
buying
mean?
shit that's obviously
And
stolen.
supporting people going and robbing people for the you know what I mean, for
Yeah,
dumb
exactly.
objects,
Yeah.
creating trauma out there, and you don't want to condone that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? You don't want to condone people
No.